So empirical research has become more important in economics over time, and political economics has followed this trend. Early on, empirical research in political economics was mostly comparing different countries ruled by different political institutions. More recently, the emphasis of the research has been on studying individual behavior, individual politicians, individual voters, and understanding what motivates politicians and how individual voters form their political opinions. And this kind of research is key to understand how policy decisions are made, reflecting the political incentives of politicians and the demand of voters in society. So in a democracy, there is a key distinction between institutions that concentrate political power in a single party, as in majoritarian electoral systems, or a single individual, as in a presidential regime, versus institutions that diffuse power among several parties or several groups. This distinction is important because it shapes the incentives of governments. When there is a single party in government with concentrated incentives, typically the policy is efficient from an economic point of view, but the benefits are directed towards a subset of the population. Institutions that instead diffuse power, like a proportional parliamentary system, tend to have policies that please many people, so public good provision is enhanced because it benefits all, at the expenses of inefficiencies, because coalition governments tend to spend more than single-party governments, and their policies are intertemporally less efficient. We accumulate more public debt, larger deficits in such systems. So we all have multiple social identities. I am Italian, I am an economics professor, I belong to a certain age group. Which of these identity prevails at a given point in time is important because it shapes my view of the world. And social psychology has revealed that social identity exasperates conflicts between the in-group and the out-group. It has also revealed that which identity prevails depends on which which issues are more salient in society at a given point in time. In the past, in the 60s and 70s, the salient conflict was over economic redistribution between individuals who belong to different economic classes, working class versus upper class. And that led to polarization over economic redistribution. Now, because of globalization and technology, the salient divide has more to do with education than with income. And the division is between highly educated individuals and less educated individuals. But education shapes our view of the world on many issues, like our attitudes towards immigration, race relations. And so these new salient shocks have created a cultural divide between conservative and progressives on issues like immigration, civil rights, and race relations. And that's a result of changing social identities.